Am I in frame? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jennifer and I am so excited to film again. I haven't filmed a video in like literally a month, but I don't know, a lot of things have gone down and it's been a crazy last few weeks for me, but I'm so excited to be back in front of the camera filming again. So I'm ready. David Bowie, the Goblin King, is ready. So let's just get into it. Today I'm going to be filming my favorite skincare slash makeup product videos. Just one video. So yeah, I have all of my products, not all of my products actually. I have some products in this bag. This bag is like jam packed full of products. Like, it's intense. Like, and I have a bunch of products like sitting out on my vanity because I just have so many products to talk about. So many products. So I figured the first products that we can talk about is going to be the skincare, because I figured you guys would probably mostly want to see the makeup products. So we can go ahead and start off with the skincare products. And I actually don't have one of the skincare products with me. It's in the bathroom. Sorry, I had to go get one of the products, two of the products, because I wasn't prepared and they were in the bathroom. And sorry, I'm filming on my iPhone and once again, so here we are. Okay, so the first skincare product I want to talk about is by Dermalogica, and it's the Clearing Skin Wash. I don't know if that's focusing or not, but it's by Dermalogica. And I'm the type of person who, I do have problematic skin. Like, I never had acne or anything like that, but I always had a decent number of breakouts. And especially when it was like that time of the month, sorry, TMI, but I would get breakouts like hormonal acne. And this is really the only thing that has like really cleared my skin. Like, I've tried so many skincare products like face washes and nothing really does the job. Like, nothing really, did the job for me as far as clearing up my skin, but that face wash definitely helped my skin a lot. So if you have like problematic skin, I would definitely recommend checking out this face wash because it's really, really good. Okay, the next skincare product I want to talk about is by Thayers, and it's the Rose Petal Witch Hazel. Looks like that. You can get this at Target. I love this. I mean, it helps, like I said, it kind of goes with the Dermalogica. I mean, obviously it's like different brands, but I found that this combo works really, really well for me. It keeps my skin really clear. I know some people aren't like a huge fan of rose scented things, so if you're not a huge fan of the smell of roses, like, they have different scents in these, and of course they have non-scented ones. So I mean, I don't mind the smell of rose, and I believe that rose has other like benefits for your skin. So I really, really love this. I've probably gone through at least 3 or 4 bottles of this stuff, and I have to say, like, I'm never gonna stop using this. Like, it's amazing. The next product is a moisturizer, and this is by the Better Skin Company, and it's the Better Skin Miracle Cream. I don't know if these are focusing. I'm sorry, I can't tell. But this moisturizer is like my holy grail moisturizer. Like, I cannot live without this moisturizer, guys. Like, I'm telling you, this moisturizer is amazing, and I'm a makeup artist, and that's what I do for a living, and I love it, and it's great. And there's a website that I go on where I get like my makeup products and stuff, and I have a discount, and it's called Friends Beauty. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check it out. And that's where I found this. And it had really good reviews, and I was like, okay, like I need a really good moisturizer. Like I just couldn't find a moisturizer that I really liked, or a moisturizer that I felt like really benefited my skin, you know? So I tried this one out, and it's not one of those moisturizers that, you know, those moisturizers that kind of like just sit on top of the skin and they kind of almost feel like greasy, like they're gross. This one doesn't do that. Like this one, it really, like when you first put it on, it does sort of sit there for a minute, but then it just sinks into your skin. And it just makes your skin feel so like soft and moisturized, and it just, and I've noticed too, since I started using this, I'm not breaking out as much. I think it's just a combination of like those 3 products, but those, like the Dermalogica, the Better Skin Co. Miracle Cream, and the Rose Petal toner, I feel like have made a huge difference in like my skincare. Like it's like my skin is just so much better. The last product I want to talk about is by Mario Badescu. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. I actually bought another one of these. This one's almost empty, and this is the drying lotion. I don't think these are focusing. I'm so sorry. Girl, if you have a pimple, put this on whatever pimples you have before you go to sleep, and when you wake up in the morning, they'll be at least twice as small. Like this stuff literally, like it says, drying lotion, it literally dries out the pimple. It's crazy. Like it dries it up. I mean, it depends on the size of the pimple too. Like if you have a really small pimple, obviously it'll probably be gone in the morning. Actually, I've used this on huge disgusting pimples, like those, you know, those like pimples you get that are like those big nasty like cystic pimples. I mean, I use it on those too. It just takes a little bit longer for your pimple to go down because it's bigger. But when you use it on little pimples, like they're literally gone the next morning. This stuff is amazing. You can buy this at Ulta. So I definitely recommend checking this out too if you have problem skin and you do have like pimples that come occasionally. Girl, get this. It'll knock them little shits out, let me tell you. Alright, so now we're going to get on to the good stuff. We're going to get on to the skincare, makeup product video. Makeup, what is wrong? The makeup products. So, I'm just going to, you know what, I'm actually going to talk about the stuff that's sitting out right in front of me, and then we'll go into the bag and talk about those products. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about this. This is the Skindinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. Now, I live in Florida, and let me tell you, it is humid and disgusting, and just like, girl, you walk outside and you're going to be dripping in sweat within like 2 seconds. Like, it's disgusting, okay? And you don't want your makeup to be looking like shit, right? Like, you don't want your makeup to be like getting like patchy and like melting, because the humidity is just going to like break down your makeup. Girl, you're not going to be looking cute after a few minutes out there, okay? So you need a setting spray living in Florida, okay? Like you need a setting spray. Like you cannot be outside without a setting spray. Like it's just, girl, you're not going to look cute. It's not going to work. This is the one I use. I use, like I said, the Skindinavia one. This keeps my foundation and my makeup locked. Like I spray this on my face and your makeup will not move. It won't move. Like I will spray this on and like early in the morning, like 8 o'clock, and whenever I get off work, like my skin, like 8 hours later, my makeup looks just as good as when I did it first thing in the morning. So I definitely recommend this setting spray. It's my favorite. I know the Urban Decay All Nighter spray is supposed to be really good, but the Urban Decay setting sprays are made by these people. So I just cut to the chase and just bought this because it's bomb. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is a setting powder, and this is the RCMA setting powder, translucent no color powder. And this stuff is awesome. It's really affordable. I also got this on Friends Beauty. I believe I got it for maybe, I want to say $7. I could be wrong. I don't know. Like I said, I'll link the website down below so you guys can go and check out all this. They have some really cool shit on there. But yeah, this setting powder, I mean, it's just as good as any high-end powder, and it's like way cheaper. My only issue with this powder is this packaging sucks. Like, it's in a fucking oregano bottle. Like, what's happening? Like, I've never seen a powder in an oregano bottle. This is weird. So like whenever you open it, let me tell you, it's like, see, it's like a spice bottle. It's so awkward. So it's really hard to use. So literally I have to take the cap off. See, and just powder goes everywhere. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but, and then I just pour it into like, see? I pour it into the cap and then I just use it from there. So my only issue is that I wish they had like better packaging for this because the packaging sucks, but it is a good powder. Okay, so the foundation, I'm going to talk about foundation. The foundation that I have been loving lately is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. This foundation is amazing. I mean, it makes your skin look so flawless and good. Like, it's just amazing. And it's, this isn't my color, actually. I thought this was my color, but you know what? That's what you get for buying foundation online. So I actually have to lighten this with my concealer whenever I wear it, because it's like, it's not like horrible. It's like too yellow on me, you know? Like, I'm really, really pale. I'm naturally a redhead. Like, I'm like a lobster in the sun. Like, I need a foundation that is like pinky toned, kind of. And this one's more yellow toned, so it's not my right color. And I don't know why I'm rambling about this foundation color. I'm sorry. But it is a really, really good foundation. Like I said, it doesn't emphasize my lines. It doesn't emphasize my pores. Like, it's just an amazing foundation. The next product I'm going to talk about are 2 metallic liquid lipsticks, and they're by the same brand. I have 4 of them, but these 2 are my favorite colors. So there's this color, and they're by Black Moon Cosmetics. I'll also link their website down below. And this one is in this shade. I'm not gonna try to focus because it's just not gonna work. This is in the shade Sorrow, and it's just like this beautiful like blue. It's just like this beautiful like metallic blue shade. It's probably coming off really, really dark on camera, but it's a really pretty blue. And then the other one I have is called Myth, and this is probably my favorite one. It's like a metallic green. It's so gorgeous. I wear these all the time. Look at that green though. Like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, look how pretty that is. I wear these all the time in the fall and the winter. They're just so pretty. And I just, you know, they're different too. You know, I know a lot of people, this isn't their cup of tea, like these colors, but I love them. I think they're so pretty, and you know, they're definitely outside of the box. But if you're into colors like that, like blues and like greens and, you know, crazy colors like that, I mean, definitely check out that company. And they're just, I don't know, they're really good liquid lipsticks. This off and it just smeared everywhere. Great. This is going to be a long video. So the next product I'm going to talk about is some highlighters. Of course, highlighters are probably my favorite makeup product ever. So I have 3 highlighters, and they're all from the same company. They're all from the company called Artist Couture. And they're all very different in their own way. So the first one I have is called Mermaid Fantasy, and this one is like a white, but it has like a green undertone to it. It's the prettiest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. It's just I don't know if the camera is gonna pick it up, but it has like a green like flip to it. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but it's so gorgeous. This is actually my husband's favorite highlighter that I wear. He really likes this one. I don't know why, but he really likes it. So the next one is in the shade Supernova. And this one is kind of like a pinky highlighter, and it has like a purple undertone to it. It's gorgeous. So there's Supernova. Hopefully it's picking up that purple flip. But yeah, also super, super pretty. And then the last one that I have is probably the most, I guess, wearable one, and it's in the shade Cocoa Bling. And this one is kind of like, oh, it's so pretty. It's like I don't know, it's just like a white. I guess to me it looks like white gold. It's not really gold, but it's really glittery too. Like if you're one of those people that like subtle highlights, you're probably not gonna like these because these are like in your face. Like these, girl, you're gonna be blinding people from fucking outer space with these highlighters. Like loose highlighters also tend to be more pigmented also. So the one I wear the most is Cocoa Bling, just because it's the most wearable out of all of them. And I actually have it on my inner corners today. And I love it. It's beautiful. All right, the next product I'm going to talk about is also a loose highlight, and it's the Kylie loose highlighter in the shade Queen. So I used this highlighter a lot after I bought the Kylie birthday bundle, and let me tell you something about this highlighter. This highlighter, if you saw that video, you've already seen this swatched, but this highlighter looks like liquid metal on your face. I was like, holy shit, like it was so pretty. I don't have it on today. Today I have Cocoa Bling on. I almost put this on top of Cocoa Bling, but then I was like, it's a little bit too pinky, and my makeup isn't pink today. I have warm tones on today, so I didn't want to put this on because it wasn't going to go with my makeup. It looks like liquid metal on your skin. It's so gorgeous. Girl. The next product I'm going to talk about is the Anastasia Dip Brown Pomade. Dip Brow, not Dip Brown. Dip Brow Pomade. And I'm in the shade Taupe. I have gone through, once again, like 3 or 4 of these little pots, and this one's getting down to like the bare bottom too. But let's be honest, Anastasia brow products are the best, okay? Let's just be real here, or at least in my opinion. Now, I have used her Brow Wiz, and I do like it, but I prefer my brows to have a little bit more pop, I guess. Let's just use pop. Whenever you use the Brow Wiz, you end up with a very natural brow. And I mean, I have nothing against that. Like, I think natural brows look really, really great. But on me personally, I want my brows to have a little bit more pigment, a little bit more like, you know, pop to them, you know? And also with the pomade, it's not like a waxy consistency, but it kind of has like that consistency where it helps the brow hairs like stay in place. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you do. Okay, so for primer, my favorite primer is by Lorac, and it's the Porefection Primer. The Porefection Primer. I really like this primer. It really does blur my pores because I have oily skin, so my pores tend to be pretty dominant. And girl, that does not look cute when you have foundation on and you think you look good, girl, you on fleek, and then you have these giant fucking pores sticking out of your skin, and then your foundation just looks gross. Girl, it's not a cute look, let me tell you. So this helps keep my pores under control, because this literally, whenever I put this on, I only put it in, like, I start out in my T-zone area, and then I kind of like put most of the product in my T-zone, and then I kind of like blend it outwards so it's all over my face. But I focus this mostly in my T-zone, and I notice right away that like my pores are instantly like blurred. So I highly recommend this. If you have large pores, you might want to take a look at this, because I tried the Benefit Professional and I didn't like it. It didn't really do anything for my skin. If it works for you, great. Like, I wish it would have worked for me, because I really like the consistency of the Professional. I like the way the primer, like, I like the way it felt on my skin. It just didn't really blur my pores like I wanted it to, unfortunately. So that made me sad, but this one works for me. So if the Professional doesn't work for you, maybe you can try this one out and it might actually do the job for you. Okay, so the next product, I'm gonna do palettes last because I have a lot. So we're gonna do palettes last. Everyone and their mom loves this product, and it's for good reason. And of course, it's the Tarte Shape Tape. I mean, do I really have to like explain about this product? I mean, I think this shade is a little bit too light for me, but this concealer covers so much. Like, it's amazing. Tarte is a company that's hit or miss with me, to be honest. I really like some of their products and I really hate some of their products. So, but their Shape Tape concealer is absolutely amazing. I mean, it covers. Like, if you have dark circles, you don't have to color correct. Like, this covers everything for you. So I highly recommend this. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows about this product already, but yeah, it's bomb as fuck. If you don't have it or you haven't tried it yet, dang girl, what is you doing? Try this. It's really good. Okay, the next product is also, you know what? Let me just finish with the highlighters because there's only 2 left. No, there's not. There's 3, but it's a palette, so we're gonna wait on that. Okay, so the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops, and I have the shade Celestial. This highlighter is not for the faint of heart, let me tell you. When I say this looks like liquid metal on your skin, I'm not fucking joking. Like, this highlighter does not fuck around. This highlighter is intense. Girl, look at that. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. This is the lightest shade, I believe, that they have. Now, I don't use this highlighter very often, and the reason why is because it is really intense. I usually, it looked like someone just walked past my window, which is impossible because I'm on the 2nd floor. Anyway, so this highlighter, I don't use it very often because it is really, really intense. Like, liquid metal on your face. I mean, it's gorgeous, but it's really intense. So I normally wear this like if I'm going out at night or in the evening, or I just want to be that extra bitch and just have, you know, literally having like people having car accidents because I'm just blinding them so much. Like, that's when I wear this. Now, you do get a lot of product too. Like, you're never gonna go through this whole bottle of highlighter. Like, you're just not. There's no way. You're never gonna go through this whole bottle. It's too pigmented. Like, it's amazing. I love it. It's like, girl, if you want your highlight to be on and popping, there you go. That's it. This is the queen of poppin' highlighters, okay? This is the queen. No one's gonna dethrone that bitch, let me tell you. I didn't know if I wanted to mention this product because the person who owns this company is under a lot of controversy all the time, and they're under a lot of controversy as we speak. And I'm not a huge fan of this person, but I'm not gonna lie, he has amazing highlighters. So I'm gonna mention it in this video. If you don't like this person, I don't really care for him either, but I am gonna mention the product because like I said, it is a good product. So it's the Jeffree Star highlighter, or Skin Frost in Ice Cold. So I have used this highlighter a lot, and it's super pigmented. That's what it looks like. So yeah, it's super pigmented. I use this a lot on my inner corners because I like to have like a lot of light in my inner corners and a lot of like shine right there. So I've been using that highlighter a lot, but I've used Cocoa Bling today and I really like it, so I'm probably going to use this one more just because I don't really support this person and the things that they've done. If you're a fan of Jeffree, don't come for me in the fucking comments. Like, it's just my opinion, okay? Everyone has an opinion. Some people like him, some people don't. I don't really care about him. Like, I don't care enough to say I hate him or that I like him. I'm just mentioning that I like his highlighter. That's all. Alright, let's move on. The next thing is from Urban Decay, and it is I have had this product forever, and it's so pretty, and I want to get more colors, and it's the Heavy Metal Glitter Liner, and I have the shade Distortion. Look at all that glitter. It just makes me so happy. It's just so pretty to just like, if you don't want a ton of glitter, like today, girl, I got a lot of glitter going on. But if you want just like a touch of glitter, you can just throw this liner on and it gives you just like a subtle glitter, but it's really pretty. And I don't know, I use this. I haven't used it recently, but I have used it a lot in the past, so it's really good. I like it. It stays on. It doesn't like do anything weird. Like, it stays on. It doesn't fade. It doesn't get all over the place. Like, it's just good. It's good. First lip product I want to talk about. I have 3 from Kylie Cosmetics. This first one is the Lip Kit in the shade Exposed. And I really like this color. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it's like a peachy nude color, I guess. I don't know. It's really pretty. It's different from like your regular like nude. It kind of has that like peachy undertone to it, so it's different. I like it. And the next Kylie product is a lip gloss, and it's in the shade Like. So this is just like a nude lip gloss. But the thing about her lip glosses is that they're really moisturizing and they're really pigmented. Like, look at this gloss. This is the gloss right here, and this is the lip kit. Like, it's almost just as pigmented as the actual lipstick. So yes. This is one of the lipsticks that came in the In Love with the Coco collection, and it's the shade Doll, and it's the really gorgeous orange shade. I live for this fucking color. It's so gorgeous. Like, I can't get over. Look at that orange. Look at that. Girl, I love wearing that with just like a winged liner and like lashes, and this color. Girl, it's a look. Alright, so the other 2 products I'm going to talk about are both from ColourPop. So this, I got this a while ago. So like, you can't even see, like, there's no more writing on it anymore because I've just used it so much, and it's been thrown in my bag, and it's just like, it's been everywhere. It's been traveling. So, and it's in the shade Love Bug. And I think they came out with this last fall, I think. But it's a terracotta. It's a rich terracotta shade, and I believe this is a satin formula. Yeah, I think it's a satin formula. But that's the shade right there. It's like a rich terracotta shade. But it's just so pretty, and it looks so pretty on. And then the next ColourPop product is a lip gloss, and it's in the shade Cabana Boy. They recently came out with this lip gloss. Now, I don't know if it's part of a collection or if it's like a permanent lip gloss. You can go on their website and see if it's still there. But this doesn't look like much when it's swatched on the hand, but when you put it on, girl, it's obviously it's like right here. It's like almost like metallic, but it's a gorgeous shade. Like, I'm in love with it. Like, I've worn it a lot since I got it like a month ago, and I've been wearing it constantly. All right, so now we're gonna talk about palettes. So first, I'm gonna talk about 2 face palettes. And the first palette I'm gonna talk about is by Lorac, and I don't think they have this palette anymore because it was part of a collection, and it was, I just got liquid lipstick on my legs. So this is the Lorac. It was part of the Pirates of the Caribbean collection that they came out with like a few months ago. And you open it and it looks like this. So in the inside you have 3 blushes and you have 3 highlighters. This palette is amazing. Like, I was really like impressed by the quality of these. Like, cause sometimes whenever companies come out with collabs, I guess, sometimes they're not always, I don't know, they're not always that great, you know. Sometimes the quality is different than when they have like their regular products. Sorry, I'm trying to get these liquid lipsticks off my leg, but anyway, let's just move on. So I use this every time I do my makeup. I actually used this like nude blush today. And then I've also used all these highlights. So I reach for this little palette every single day that I do my makeup. Like, the blushes are super pigmented, the highlighters are super pigmented. It's great. Like, I love it. I contemplated whether or not to mention that because you can't get it anymore. But I don't know. There's a lot of highlighters and blushes out there that are similar colors to those. So, you know, you can get highlighters and blushes that are, you know, pretty much the same color. And I feel like not that many, I wanted to mention Lorac too, because I feel like Lorac isn't really talked about that much. I feel like, you know, like I don't really see that many people talking about Lorac. So I wanted to mention them. All right, so the next product is by Anastasia. And, well, I have 2 highlighter palettes that I want to mention. The first one is the Moonchild highlighter palette. I mean, do I really need an explanation for this? I mean, these are not everyone's cup of tea. They're not everyday highlighters for sure, but these are so gorgeous. I mean, I definitely wear these on days where I'm doing like a really simple eye look or something like that, and I want to like play up the skin a little bit more, then I'll wear one of these highlighters. But I mean, I don't really think they need an explanation, honestly. The next highlighter, well, glow kit, it's one of the glow kits, and it's the Gleam. I'm sorry, these are really dirty. I probably should have cleaned these before I made this video, but oh well. And it's the Gleam glow kit. She actually discontinued this glow kit, and I'm so upset with her for that because these highlighters are amazing. Like, when these first came out, I immediately got online and bought this palette because I was like, holy shit, like, you know, I love highlighters. Like, I have so many highlighters, like it's a problem. Well, I actually have more lipsticks than highlighters, and that's also a problem, but that's a whole another video. So I mean, these are just really great for like really like pale or light skin tones like I have. The only highlighter in here that I cannot wear by itself is this one. You can't see the name because it's like rubbed off, but the name is Mimosa. And that's the only highlighter that I can't wear by itself because it's a little bit too gold. But what I do whenever I want to wear Mimosa is I'll mix Mimosa with Crushed Pearl, which is like this white one, and it's fine. So my favorite one is this one, Starburst. I actually, you know, when I first got this, I used it a lot, and then you know how you just acquire more makeup over time. You know, I acquired more highlighters and I was using those, and then this kind of like got pushed back to like the back of my vanity, you know, that unfortunate thing that happens. So then I was like looking through my vanity the other day and I saw this and I was like, why am I not using that? Like, those are amazing highlighters. So I've been using it recently a lot, and I remember how great it was now. Okay, so the next two, now we're gonna move on to, we're almost done, guys. I know this video has been really long. We're gonna move on to eyeshadow palettes, and I only have 3 eyeshadow palettes, but I've been using them constantly and they're just amazing. So the next product is the Dose of Colors 2 little eyeshadow palettes that they came out with. This first one is the Marvelous Mauves palette, and then the second one is the Baked Browns palette. First of all, the packaging on these is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, sorry they're so filthy. I should have cleaned them. But, I mean, the packaging is gorgeous. So, Marvelous Mauves is just a bunch of these, I don't want to blind you with my mirror, are just like these really, really gorgeous, like purpley, like really girly shades. These shades are really, really gorgeous if you are going on like a date night or you want something just really light. Are so pigmented, like they're insanely pigmented. And then this is what the Baked Browns eyeshadow palette looks like. So you can do a full eyeshadow look with both of these palettes. Now the only thing I will say about these palettes is they do have quite a bit of kick up, which that doesn't really bother me as long as the eyeshadows are really pigmented and, you know, they blend really well, which those do. But I notice every time I use both those eyeshadow palettes, I'll be doing my makeup, you know, and be like blending and like, you know, getting the eyeshadow on the brush and tapping it off, and I'll look down at my vanity and it will literally be like confetti, like eyeshadow confetti all over my vanity, and it's kind of annoying to have to clean it up, but like I said, it's worth it because the palettes are beautiful, the colors are pigmented, they blend beautifully. I mean, like, I am never disappointed with those palettes, like they haven't disappointed me. So the next product I'm going to talk about is by, there's a lot of Anastasia products in this video. It's the Modern Renaissance. It's the, hang on. My phone's about to die. The Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. I mean, I'm sure this is in like everybody's favorites video, but I mean, if you've used this eyeshadow palette before, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they're just amazing eyeshadows. Like, I have used this eyeshadow palette so much that it got to the point where I literally had to put this away in my vanity because I would leave it sitting out on top because I would just use it so much. But then I started using it so much, I was neglecting my other eyeshadow palettes, and I was like, you know what? This isn't fair that I'm like, you know, constantly using this palette. So I actually had to put it away where I didn't see it because that's how much I was using it. I've already hit pan on this Vermeer color right here. It's just, I love warm toned eyeshadows. Like, warm toned eyeshadows are just like, I don't know, they're just, they complement so many skin tones, and like they just look good on everybody, I feel like. And of course, this eyeshadow palette, I mean, The colors are rich, they're buttery, they blend beautifully, they're super pigmented. I mean, I could go on and on and on about this palette, but I'm not going to because we have other shit to talk about. Alright, the next palette, the last palette is this one, and I don't know how to pronounce this name. That's the name of the company. And I actually came across this company on Instagram, and I looked into it because I saw the colors of the palette and I was like, oh my god, those colors are so gorgeous. Like, first of all, look, whenever you open the palette, look at this. Like, look at that beautiful design, and then look at the eyeshadows. Like, look at these eyeshadows. Look how gorgeous these are. These are absolutely stunning. I mean, I actually used this eyeshadow palette today to do my eye look. I love this orange, this tangerine color is so pretty. This amber color is beautiful. This jasmine color is beautiful for a brow bone highlight. This color, rosewood, rosewood is really pretty. It's just gorgeous. Now, the only color that I had issues with was this blue one, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I tried to, funny story, I was gonna film this video yesterday, but I was doing my eye makeup and I was using that blue shade on my lid, and it wouldn't blend out, like, at all. I don't know if it was because it's just super pigmented and maybe it just, I don't know, but like it wouldn't blend out. So I was like, okay, what the fuck, you know? So I ended up just taking my makeup off because I was trying to just like fix it, and it just was not looking, girl, it was not cute. It was not cute. So anyway, but I did use it today on my lower lash line. Like, it's fine to use it as a liner and it works great, but for some reason, whenever you pack it on your lid and like try to blend it, it just doesn't blend that great. But I still really love that palette and I use it a lot. Last, well, not the last. I actually want to include, I keep adding things. I'm so sorry. I keep adding things to this video, but like there's just so many like products that I keep seeing that I forgot about that I want to mention in this video. So the next things I want to talk about are glitters. And I actually used one of the glitters on my eyes today. Now, on the back of these, they don't have the names of the glitters, and I don't think she sells these anymore, but I will link the website. These are by Glitter Injections. They're kind of messy, but there's like this gold one that I used on my eyes today. I mean, like, hello. And then I have this like silver one. Like I said, they don't have the names on the back of the pan, so I'm just going to link the website down below. I really love those glitters. They stay put on your eye, and they're pressed glitters, so you don't need a glitter glue or anything like that. You literally just put it on your eye and they look gorgeous. Alright, so the last product is actually a brush cleaner, and it's by Perry & Spirit, and I'm almost done with this. I bought the small bottle because I don't know, I'm an idiot. Next time I'm gonna buy the big bottle, but this brush cleaner is like the best brush cleaner I have ever used in my life. Now before I would just clean my brushes using Dawn dish soap, which cleans your brushes fine because I use the antibacterial soap or whatever, but I mean this is specifically for your brushes, and it's probably a lot less harsh on your brushes than you know, dish soap, and it smells like citrus. I mean, it does have like a strong scent, so if you're sensitive to scents, you may not like this, but I also got this on Friends Beauty, so if you want a really good brush cleaner, check this one out. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. Alright guys, so that concludes my skincare and makeup, beauty, favorite beauty products video. So anyway, let me know down below what you guys, if any of you guys have used any of these products, what you think about these products. Do you like them? Did you not like them? Is there products on here that you're just now learning about and you want to try out? Let me know down below. I'm going to link the websites to Glitter Injections and Friends Beauty down below, so you guys can check those out. They're both really, really cool websites. So like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.